TableTools2 is a free Firefox extension that does amazing things with HTML tables. It can sort, search, filter, chart, copy, summarize, combine, and compare tables, among other things. The practical use cases for this Firefox add-on are everywhere. You don't need to be a scientist or data analyst to need to use it. First, let's take a look at an example HTML table. With TableTools2, you can sort the table with a simple click, or do multi-column sort with another click. And context menu allows you to force sorting as a certain type. And if you do another click, it could give you a filter, a drop-down menu that you can easily change the value to restricted to whatever you want. And if you do another click, you can get rid of the filter, or you can choose a different filter, a search filter, where you can do a simple search like 387, it'll give you 387. Or you can do a range search, say I want it to be bigger than -200. Then those are all the bigger than -200 ones. And now another one here, you could be less than 10 and bigger than -5. Okay, those are the search. And another thing you can do is say, okay, I want to search all columns that has 94 in it, and this will tell you with the highlight what columns has 94 in it. And of course you can also use regular expression if you know how to do regular expressions. And the range operations is activated in all data types. You can even do ranges in dates, IP addresses, and as you can also see, if the sorting respects those HTML form items too. If I do the sorting here, you can see all the sorting here are also correct. And if you do a filter with a shift, when you press shift and click a choice, you'll get a so-called inverted search, which will get rid of everything that's this choice. All the other choices are left here. And if you do, you can do the same thing with the search filter. So if I say I want inverted search of 219, and that 219 one is gone. It used to be here. And you can copy the table to multiple formats. If you right click, and you can copy the table. And this is not easy to see because I set it to be a small range, copy range. Without going into every details of every feature, I want to present two practical examples of using table tools on real-world data. So for example, let's say you want to go shopping for a minivan. So you go to the total cost of ownership page, and you want to compare Honda Odyssey and Toyota Sienna. You can open two tabs, and you can flip back and forth to compare it. But this is not ideal. What you can do with TableTools2 is that with one click of a button, it opens basically a prompt asking you what this table is. You can say, oh, this one is Toyota, and as long as another table you want to compare with is basically in the same format. So this one is Honda, and say okay, and then you do another click, it opens a combined table. As you can see, on the left it's Toyota that we first entered, on the right is Honda, and you can see more clearly. And more importantly, if you press Ctrl C and click, it opens a charting tab in Firefox, and you can choose an easy charting. Let's say we want to do a histogram, and here category label I just leave it as is, and we can compare, say, the Toyota's 5-year total versus Honda's 5-year total, and then you draw the chart, and here it is. You can see the depreciation, tax and fees, refinancing, and total cost to own for Honda and Toyota. And if you want to do more, you can just press Ctrl and select more and draw the chart, and then you have everything here. So this is how easy to use table tools to compare real world tables and even draw nice charts for them. Well, you might think that you're too cool for shopping for minivans. So let's say you are a football fan. So you want to, you love Tom Brady or Michael Vick, and you want your friends to know about it. I mean, you could cite all the stats, and you could go to, say, Yahoo Sports and get the statistics. And here is a quarterback statistic table from Yahoo. And well, how do you convince your friends that, I mean, there are so many different statistical categories, and how is it easy to tell that the person you like is much better than another person? What's better than a real chart? I mean, a picture is worth 1,000 words. So with TableTools2, you can easily, with one click, again, it opens the charting page. And for this one, we can do a bubble chart, and we label the data with name, and in terms of the x-axis data, let's say quarterback rating, and for the y, let's say I want the rushing yards. For the size of the bubbles, we want rushing TDs, and the color, let's say choose interception, for example, and draw the chart now, and see there are very big distinction of this data point, which is really good. It has very high rushing yards, it has very high, very big round bubble, because the y size is the rushing TDs. He has a lot of rushing yards, a lot of rushing TDs, and reasonable interception. As you can see, the color is blue, which is low interception. So this simple graph will tell you, yes, Michael Vick really is the best rushing quarterback in the league. I mean, there's no one even coming close. I have actually many other practical examples where you can use table tools for. For example, you could say you are a music lover. You want to know the top music albums sold in the USA. You can go to Wikipedia and get a list, and you can use table tools on that. And I'll show you in the combined table demo. Or if you want to see the Firefox 4 performance compared to Firefox 3.6 and Chrome, and you come across some data tables, and you can use TableTools2 to easily chart the comparison. And for example, if you're searching for the top universities in the world, you can use TableTools on the data table, and I'm gonna demo that as well. And if you are a gamer, you want to check out top games by sales, you could use that too. I'll try to demo that as well. And there's just so many different things you can use table tools on. And the one last thing I want to, the last several things I want to point out is that first, I want to thank my colleague Isaac Newhouse, who made the brilliant Canvas Express package that is included in the TableTools2 Firefox extension, so that anyone can create the beautiful charts I was just showing. Isaac's website, canvasexpress.org, accepts donation as well. And I also want to thank my family for tolerating my spending family quality time to make this free software. One more important thing, the minyi.org/TableTools2 and it's the website for TableTools2. I guess you can search, basically go to Firefox add-on page and get the link. And it has several testing demo tables with some instructions where you can practice on that. And an important page I want to point out is that here it tells you where to install TableTools, and if you love it and you have the means, you are very welcome to. It's much appreciated if you can donate. Or if you don't have the means, you can try to help out without donation, and you can spread the word for us. You can help localizing TableTools, or you can check out my inspiration, the piano videos, for example. For feedback, bug reports, send an email to my email address.